wanted to ask a little about 6-on-5. I think you guys don't have any game time 6-on-5 goals this year. Obviously, like, you've gotten a lot of shots. A lot of the expected stats are good, but just kind of how do you evaluate how that unit's played this year?
Pretty much probably just how you said it. I'd like to see some results. I think the process is right. I think the movement is good. I think the guys are doing the right things, and we're not getting it into the back of the net.
I wanted to ask about last night. The Brodzinski line in Tuesday's Islander game obviously made a big impact for you guys, and then the ice time was significantly down for them last night. Reason for that?
Sometimes it's just the flow of the game, the feel of the game. I thought that that was one of the best games that I've seen out of Trocheck's line. I was trying to get them out there, guys that have real point getters and play a different role for us, power play type guys. When we're still trying to move Johnny into the lineup with different people as well as Othmann taking shifts with different people. So we're still trying to work them in. But I felt like we had some guys that were going last night as well.
I actually wanted to ask about Othmann. Like, what? It's been 2 games. Again, like he just said, a lot of ice time against the Islanders, not as much last night. What impressions have you gotten from Othmann in the 2 games? If that's enough to get an impression.
To get him what?
To get an impression.
I think he's come up and played well. There's been times. I mean, he had a nice play with Johnny last night on a drop where Johnny hit the crossbar. There's some good things that he's done offensively. He's played physical. I think that he's come up and he's trying to make an impression. I think he's done that, and with that, over time, you look to gain more responsibility and more minutes as well. So, I thought this game has been good. It's been pretty tight defensively. It's generated some results and some chances offensively, and I think he's come up and done a good job.
What do you look for, I guess you could say generally in the young guy, but him specifically, to show you that he's ready for the responsibility, he's ready for more minutes? I mean, we know he's scored at all levels prior to this, but beyond just the scoring, like, what are the keys?
I think it's just an impact in the game. And so we leave the first game, and that was a positive impact. I thought Remp did a good job inside of that game. I thought Johnny did a good job, and that line was effective. It produced some goals. They sent the puck low to high. They went to the front of the net. They caused some havoc, and so that was good. They got some results, and so that's a positive impact in the game. I think they followed. You're talking about Othmann. I think he followed it up again last night with having a good impact with his skating, with his physicality, his compete. I thought he was pretty good defensively, and he generated some offense. So you want to just try and, for me, to try and continue to keep building on those efforts where you do have that impact inside the game.
I know you guys had an optional today, but do you plan to stick with the 5-forward power play for now? Or?
We're going through things in here, so we're talking about things.
Kreider's gone through a few skates, morning skates. Just, is there a chance he plays tomorrow? Like, where are you at with him?
He's day to day.
Okay.
What did you make of Zach Jones' first game back yesterday, and just his overall fit with Brady?
I thought he was really good. He was, to me, he was, again, looking to add offensively in the offensive zone. You can see that he's got a knack for space and movement in the puck to try and create. Defensively, I thought he was good as well. He tried to close quick and box things out. I thought his game was good. To be honest, I liked a lot of our game last night. I liked the players and the way they played.
You mentioned the Trocheck line last night and today. What about their game was maybe different from the past little bit? Like, what?
Well, they've been broken up a little bit too, and so it hasn't been together. But last night, the game before, I thought they got going a little bit in the third period offensively. But last night they were consistent from start to finish, trying to create.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for hearing.